What's up, everybody? Welcome to Ranger Nation, another installment. Episodes 31 through 35. These episodes were cool for what they were. Nothing spectacular in my opinion. But if you are new here, please like, share, and subscribe, and do the same for all these lovely gentlemen. I know their channels. 3Dub just started his 17th channel
not 17th.
for some
Third,
odd reason.
Third.
Whatever, it's still too many. But yeah, you follow him on Cape Crusader Cinematic. What? Something
Can't you
Crusader.
read? It's like right there. Creative Crusader.
I didn't see that. I didn't see that. Follow him at Creative Crusader. Hey,
I'm not Batman.
It's almost like his name is like the opposite of the people that wear the pointy hats. Okay. The initials. Anywho, yeah, these episodes are cool. I have a few nitpicks. But all in all, they're pretty cool episodes. I'm just gonna get my nitpicks out of the way.
I was just about to actually get on it.
The Power Rangers going on the news and using their regular voices. Then finally somebody asking the Rangers about what happened to the Green Ranger, and Tommy sounding like he's about to tell the tale, and then just says, "That's a story for another time." I said, "That's so." It's nitpick, 3Dub, not Nick pick.
I did that on purpose.
Not sure you did. But anywho, yeah, and then my other one is the Aisha just being like this fire safety whiz. That was funny to me. And her and Kim just lusting over that fire captain who was clearly like 50 something. Wasn't that hot.
Dude looked old as hell.
Exactly. They're just sitting there cheesing like they're weird.
I'm more attractive than he is. Like, what? Put me on screen. I ain't mean this screen.
but yeah, like those are my nitpicks. Other than that, I thought these were really they're really cool episodes. Like it feels like filler, like they feel like filler episodes. Like Zed's just trying anything. Another thing that I noticed is because, as we pointed out, Tommy's White Ranger suit is from a completely different Sentai than the regular Mighty Morphin suits. So it's the random fight scenes in these past couple episodes where it's like somebody's filming a TikTok fighting themselves. Like it just cuts from the villain's aspect to the Ranger's aspect. And then you don't see them together until it's time for Tommy to call the White Tiger Zord, and then for him to call Rocky's Rocky Zord to him as well, or whatever. So you don't see them coming together to fight until then, and even then you don't get their perspective from inside the Zord. So that's I'm like, yeah, this is odd cinematography, but I mean I get it. It's odd, and we didn't pay attention to that as kids, but now it's very jarring to look at. I was like, oh dog, like the fire monsters that sent out. He's throwing fireballs at them, but when it gets to their perspective, it's not fire. It's just an explosion, and they're just jumping out the way. Whoa! I'm like, they could have handled this a little bit better. Like, what's wrong with hiring an actor to be in that actual monster suit and filming some new footage, some new choreography just to fit in between instead of doing that jumping cut? Honestly, to me, that would seem more expensive to have to keep doing all of that cutting. But that's just me. I don't know. I found that funny. But other than that, they were pretty solid episodes.
Yeah, I thought they were fine. I I'm kind of looking through here, and I think they're all I actually think these are very important episodes to have because they really need to establish a new status quo for your new audience and this new team. So you have to have a series of new kind of fillery episodes to kind of just establish what the show is now and their new dynamic. I do think it's funny that they try and act like it's just been this team the whole time, though. Like there's certain things with like Aisha, where it's like, Kim, we've been friends. Like, you're my best friend. I'm like, you've known her for 2 weeks. Calm the hell down.
It's like you just got here.
Wait, I have another thing. When did they transfer schools?
A couple weeks ago.
They said nothing about it. They did. Yeah. I completely missed that. I just feel like they just showed up and were in the same school.
I think they talked about it once they became the Power Rangers. I think they said they transferred there.
It was so the episode, how did they convince It was the episode before they transferred where it was like, I'm sure glad we transferred schools, guys. Like, it was very apparent that they transferred schools.
So you mean to tell me that they just went home, each collectively went home like, Mom, Dad, I have to transfer schools. In the middle of the school year, randomly, I have to. I have to. It's no. I have notes. I have to transfer schools. Oh, why, honey? Why, Rocky? Why, Aisha? I just like Angel Grove High. It's just a new school. I like it a lot.
And they weren't even Rangers yet. Right? Like, I can understand, like, if they're Rangers and like, okay, we should all go to the same school where we could, work together and stuff. No, they weren't even Power Rangers yet. They were just like, yeah, these are where these 3 random kids, they're going to make us transfer the school because we want to be close to, like, it's definitely 90s television writing.
Hey, man, they wanted to be where the action at. I don't blame them.
I mean, Tommy was there. I don't blame him either.
Yeah,
Tommy was random too, because he just like pops out of nowhere to fight Jason.
Well, that was a tournament, so that's different. He was new to the school.
Well, didn't they do a tournament too?
Yeah, but it was for the kids at the school. He was new.
Yeah, but the thing is, Tommy was already transferring to that school.
Right.
Aisha, Adam, and Rocky were not.
Right.
They didn't decide to. So it's like, Tommy
they were
just
at
moved
Keystone
down,
or whatever that was. Yeah. Stone Canyon.
Tommy just
moved
to Stone Canyon. Tommy just had moved to town, so of course he was going to go to the local school. They were already at a different school. They just transferred without, like, how do you convince your parents to do that?
I don't know. They're probably in the school area. They're probably in the district. You know how it's multiple schools and like
this happens on TV all the time, and you're 100% right. Where it is one of the most unrealistic things in like TV shows and movies.
Yeah. They could have pulled the Degrassi and said the other school got burned down. That's why
Giant monster stepped on it.
like all the kids from Lakehurst in season 7 went to Degrassi, and like the school had to like go through construction or something because they got burned down or something like that. Something happened like that, but they could have did something like that where a monster destroyed it or something. They had to transfer.
Is Angel Grove like based on California?
Yeah,
I think they're in California.
That's what
it's more plausible that fire broke out then.
Yeah, I was about to say, probably going on fire.
Yeah, but they said that they transferred, not like they had to switch. Like, I don't know.
It was probably easy, but you seen that campus? That campus look crazy, so I would go there too. Shit.
Yeah, that's true. The front of the school changed. Like,
it did.
They showed a new angle of the school that we never saw before.
That's a good thing.
Go ahead, sweet Darren.
Shout out to Bulk and Skull for finally finding out who the Power Rangers are. My jaw dropped when it happened. I was like, what are we doing? What? And I was like, oh, it's a memory monster. Okay, that's clear. All right. Whatever. Shut up. Whatever. And then they had this face-off, this like cowboy face-off where it's like, come and get us. I was like, all right, guys.
I was like, what was y'all going to do? And then immediately started screaming.
Hey, can we talk about them following the gypsy lady around?
Why didn't they expand on that? Like, it was clear that she was kind of in tune with like, some type of supernatural, type of stuff. Why didn't they just do something with that with Bulk and Skull? Like, that would have been kind of cool.
She was in tune, but it was just so many like. It was just so much plot convenience with
and what the hell was like with Bulk fainting the whole time? He kept fainting. What the fuck is wrong with him?
It's like she almost caught the Rangers, but then it's the picture. She's in the hallway with them. But then and then it's the fact that y'all have no poker face. Whenever Bulk and Skull get close to figuring out who you are, everybody, even back to Jason them. They all just sit there like. I'm like, what are you doing? Stop doing that.
Yeah.
Especially Tommy. It's just all you see is Tommy's hair when he turns.
Hey man.
I'm like, stop making that face. You're gonna give it away. Like you're just like why are you scared right now? It's Bulk Skull
ripping his hair, bro. You know? I don't know. Ever since Tommy got the white suit, bro, it's like
Aura Farm.
His fit's been fit. Yeah, he do Aura Farm, bro.
Yeah.
But like, I guess in the 90s you could wear stuff like that to school, but like you're wearing full blown like tank tops, all white tank tops with just shorts. Like
you could have did that without schools. What are you talking about?
Isn't there like a rule of not wearing white on Labor Day or after Labor Day?
You talking about his t-shirt tank top?
Yeah.
Like a tank top like this, or was it like an actual t-shirt?
It was like a white beat. He was wearing like white beaters.
You wearing a white beater, then that's different. Yeah, you can't just wear that.
Yeah, like you can't just walk around like that. Like, how is he getting away with this?
The ones that are like this, yes, he could wear those. Yeah, we had uniforms too. We just had to wear the shirt though. We ain't had to wear the pants all the time.
Yeah.
I think dress code like isn't like some schools do it, but not everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah, but
now you can't be you can't like be like you can't be like wearing like cuss words though.
I can.
I don't think they care as long as we covered it up.
Yeah. But let's talk about this choreography because the out of suit choreography,
fucking lit, bro.
Yeah, like
it's so good.
Again, my boy Billy, like dog, you got cold.
No, that shit was clean, bro. Like he like drop kicked a putty and like threw the bag in the air and then just dropped it. I was like, that was cold, yo.
I like the continuity that he's no longer the weakest because he's been there. Like, you know, he's part of the OG, right? Because if like Rocky was doing better shit than Billy, I'd be like, all right, Billy, come on now.
I mean,
come on.
That split punch he did was crazy.
Yeah.
Do you think Kimberly got better, or is she still? Like,
I'm not gonna lie. Her choreography is like mid as hell. Like
Kimberly is still. Oh no, Tommy.
All she do was aura foam. She aura foam with flips. That's all she do. It's really bad. At least Aisha be punching people. I'd be like, damn, Kimberly, like do something. You just flipping.
Do something.
Like, what are you doing?
So when does the movie become into like the continuity? Like
the movie's
not. The movie is
I mean, like, because we're gonna see Ivan Ooze in the series too. In his
no, we don't.
No, we don't.
We see the Tengu Warriors. They're not exclusive to Ivan Ooze.
Well, I mean, like that's where I'm saying it kind of ties into the movie.
No, the movie's not canon.
No, it don't tie into the movie at all.
It's literally the same plot. You can't. It don't make sense.
But I think we said we're doing that after season 2, right?
Yeah, we done the movie. Yeah.
Okay.
Yas.
Because it's pretty much the same plot as the beginning of season 3, like the Ninjetti stuff, which that's like my favorite era.
So basically, that's where technically is, you know.
I don't know what you just said.
Oh, I said it. That's where it technically kind of ties in because they did it a different way, even though it's kind of like similar.
But that doesn't tie in.
I mean, it's the similarities of the storyline that makes it kind of tie in.
I get what
even though it's different.
Tie into a movie that's not canon.
I'm not saying like literally tie in. I'm saying that's where the story plot for that is similar to the story plot in the series.
Yes. We agree. Yeah.
That's inspiration. Yes. I agree with that.
The movie came first though.
Yeah, but the plots are different and how they got the powers and everything. So they just took some cues. I'm like, we're gonna do the ninja thing, but do it differently.
I'm glad Rocky finally got an episode. I thought that Rocky episode was kind of fun. I guess
that shit was hilarious.
They clocked his speed to make him like move like a little like fast person.
Darren, you speeding up that fight made Tommy look even more badass. I like it. I was just like,
Wait,
how
where
did
you
that
see
work?
that at? What he speeded up at? I ain't see it.
He put it in the group chat.
Yeah,
He was like, speed it up makes it funny. But I was like, I watched the fight and I was like, Tommy just look even more, he look even more badass.
I didn't see
I started him too late, so that's how I watched all the episodes.
Oh yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was speeding through the joints.
I'm watching it now. You just made Tommy look way better. Like you legitimately, you're making Tommy look way better, dog. Like
he was already goated. You just made him look more goated. Like,
what the heck are you watching on?
The group chat.
It's on Twitter.
Sorry.
You don't got Twitter no more.
Yeah, you got rid of Twitter in a fit of rage.
Not a fit of rage, but I got rid of Twitter.
I didn't know my shirt was that low. You can see my chest tattoo. What the hell?
We don't want to see. You got a chest tattoo?
Yes.
What is it? What does it say?
It's my name.
Oh.
My full name. I'm not showing it because y'all not.
Isn't your name just Taj?
No.
Tajin?
That's just my nickname.
Tajima?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Don't disrespect me on here. Let's get to the Power Ranger stuff. Don't do this.
Is it bad? It's like things to talk about already.
Yeah, I think we ran out of things to talk about because like these episodes, they weren't bad, but it's like nothing spectacular, nothing significant.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got another nitpick. Episode 35. Episode 35. When Tommy is fighting the Zord, and like I guess they ran out of lines to write for Zordon, and he just started like exposition dumping. Like it was so awkward. He said, if Tommy, the leader of the Power Rangers, cannot defeat Cannonhead, then I don't know what we're gonna. I said,
be positive.
I said, why are you explaining it like this? And
was just that was worse.
I said, what? Why are you explaining it like this? Like this is like so much.
Because kids need that explanation.
No,
yeah,
like
but not that bad like, though. That was terrible.
That was pretty bad.
It's like they're dumb. Like that was so bad. I said,
and when did the Tiger Zord get super speed?
I think it's just how he runs.
He said enhanced speed, and he took the fuck off. Like I was like, when did they do that?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, I think the Tiger Zord is fast. Like basically, he
said enhanced speed or something, and it like did a thing where it boosted and it went extra fast. He only did it that one time. He never did it again. That's why I was like, when the hell did that happen? I didn't remember.
There was also a lot of like, they kind of kept a very similar template for 3 out of these 5 episodes, which was like them doing some kind of report or essay like in class, Zed being like, that's a good idea, and then stealing what they were doing in class. They did that for episode 31 with like
the kaleidoscope thing.
The kaleidoscope one, the like TV episode that they had to like write a report about, and then the like smoke episode as well. And I was like, it's like they had one idea and it's like, hey, let's do it 3 times. Let's just like we're running out of plot ideas. Let's just do it 3 times.
It's kind of funny too, because it doesn't like Zed just like watch the teenagers and then use whatever they're doing that day to
him and goddamn Rita.
Yeah,
you creepos. Why are you just stalking them?
But that's the thing, though. It's like they know who they are. They could just like, hey, they're asleep. Go freaking nuke them or something. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's dark.
That's the one thing I loved about like Astronomer, because like she would get the fuck out there and go fucking fight them. Like she was about that work.
That is true. Yeah.
She was about that fucking work. She would go out. She would do plans and stuff by herself. I can't wait till we get in space, but I'm just,
And I think Zed could have done it too. Like Zed is powerful as hell. He could have went down there and kicked their ass. Like
I don't know why you got these phony ass putties. They ain't doing nothing. Go out there, you lazy motherfucker.
Yeah.
Why after like the 100th time they defeated putties, I think it's time for a new strategy.
Yeah, like
Oh, that's just like this whole genre of TV. Like you could say the same with like a stormtrooper, where it's
and
like
stuff. Yeah,
it's like
well, they're out there to be fucking collateral damage anyway.
Right.
I mean,
Foot Clan and stuff like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
At least the legendary battle basically had the entire armada to where it overwhelmed the Rangers. Where Zed's just like send out five putties and let them fight the Rangers.
That legendary battle was weak, bro.
And yet, why don't they send out more than just like a few putties?
They did in the one episode with Rocky when he wasn't.
Yeah, one episode.
No, I'm saying they did it. I'm saying I'm bringing out the point. Like, why don't they keep doing it? Like, what the fuck? Like, they got overwhelmed. It was bad.
Zed's plans are to like Zed. You're
an
American made villain. Like
they are.
They did not have to just keep Zed in his lair the entire time. Like he can leave the lair.
At least Rita left a couple times. She was on that fucking little tricycle shit floating above the people. I don't know.
I honestly wonder if there's like a reason why they filmed him in the lair, because I think if memory serves, that's the legit suit. Like it's not CGI, so it's probably like
no. They filmed him in the lair because that would make them.
I would think like
American footage, which would cost Saban money, and he was fucking cheap. So
yeah.
So they basically did voiceover for him.
No, it was a dude actually doing the thing.
Dude in the suit.
Yeah,
they were just lazy. They just kept him there.
Yeah,
I mean, the lazy technique would be just doing voiceover.
No, they actually had a dude in it. The issue is that the Sentai thing. It's like, who was he gonna fight? Tommy? Because that's separate. Like,
yeah, which he does later, right? Like, there's episodes in like I think the end of season 3. It's either end of season 2 or beginning of season 3 where like Tommy goes into the lair and he actually fights Zed like one-on-one.
Season 3, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
So I think he going there to get Kat because something happened. I forgot.
Yeah.
She turns evil.
She was already evil. I think it's after she turned good.
Yeah.
Like Rita wanted her back on some stalker type shit.
What was it? I feel like one of the Tommy episodes we get this season, I thought I remember him doing that. Is it Return of Green Ranger part 1, 2, and 3?
He don't go to fight Zed, but he fight himself.
Okay, maybe that's
like they get like a hair or something and like clone him. I'm just confused on how they got the Green Ranger powers just by cloning him. Like that's so weird.
I honestly keep forgetting Rita's still in the series.
Yeah, she about to come back. It's getting close.
Yeah.
Is she gonna randomly show up?
And I explain his ass and they get married because he randomly fall in love with her.
And I explain how she got out.
Wasn't it like a whole episode when like Zed is asleep?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the wedding part 1 and part 2. That is not next week's batch, but the following.
It's the week after.
Batch.
Okay.
Oh, and part 3. Okay.
Oh, 3-part wedding. Okay.
About to see how this about to go.
Okay, wait. That week is going to be insane because it's going to be wedding part 1, part 2, part 3, and then our last 2 is going to be Return of Green Ranger part 1 and part 2.
Oh yeah, yo, that's about to be
unless we save it because that's a 3-parter. Unless we want to do 6 that week.
Just do 6 episodes, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It'll just be a longer episode, but yeah, like shit.
That was gonna be nuts.
Who wants to bet that there's going to be some similarities to the wedding of Rita and Zed to something that the kids are doing?
What?
Like how like he's saying like how Zed's plans ain't nothing but like just copy of what the kids are doing, and the wedding is going to be the same way.
This back half is basically all like multiple part episodes.
Yeah, it's multiple parts. Yeah.
Holy shit!
And then going into season 3, it's a fucking 3-parter or 4-parter. I can't remember. And then Jetty arc is long. It's like 3 or 4 parts. This shit crazy.
Yeah, it is. Fun stuff ahead.
Yeah, I can't wait. I think I agree with you, Darren. They probably had to give us filler to kind of ease the new team in, like get to know them, get the dynamics and stuff, which is more than I could say for the original team. Like we get a lot of Tommy with like Rocky and Adam hanging out. We get a lot of Billy hanging out with them too. Like we didn't get that in the first.
I already like this trio more than I do.
Yeah.
Well, outside of Zach, I should say, but
yeah, Zach.
I liked when we saw Billy hanging with Aisha and Rocky because it gave you like the core three primary colors. I like that.
Yeah, but I'm just saying like different dynamics. Like we didn't really get that with the original team. It was like the same people hanging out.
Yeah.
Ideally, I think if you were to swap out Zach for Rocky for me, this team would be peak Mighty Morphin. Like I think that'd be such and maybe Cat for Kimberly as well. But like right now, it is just so peak.
I don't know. I still think it's peak. It's just Rocky's just not a better character than Zach.
Are we closer to the changing of the Yellow Ranger too? If memory serves.
No, that's not until
that's literally Alien Rangers.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we got the rest of the show. I
think.
When
Aisha randomly goes to Africa as a kid and not tell her parents. Yeah, that's that.
Wow.
She goes into the past and Tanya comes back. So it's like, how old is Tanya?
Tanya was a kid in the past, and then
she came out and was an adult.
But my thing is, who does Tanya live with?
And how did you age her up if she's in the past? Like that didn't make any. Okay, yeah.
See, when we get to these episodes, that's gonna piss me off, bro.
I'm happy we're just watching that and not doing week to week because I can't deal with that.
Yeah, I mean, there's only 10 of them. Week. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. We could just do it in one go.
It's only 10 Alien Ranger episodes.
Yeah,
it's short. Yeah,
there's 52 in the Sentai though.
Which I was about to say that the Sentai is actually really long. Like I actually really like that Sentai. I'm mad they kind of butchered it. Yeah, them suits are fire too. I like them suits.
We get our first female lead ranger, and that's the only thing exciting about it. Of the 10 episodes.
They suck. Not gonna lie. They fucking suck.
And it's hard to understand them because they talk like they're in water.
They got like a filter over their voice. It's weird. Then they gotta keep jumping in water. Like what the fuck?
I remember as a kid, I used to play them, and I would put water in my mouth and go outside and try to speak with water in my mouth.
Hey yo.
So Lance, did we push the episode long enough to be like 30 minutes?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's 30 minutes. We're good.
We're good. Like these episodes were literally like they were just
fine.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. They were get to know the Ranger episodes, filler episodes, and then soon we're getting to some story. So what are the next 5 episodes?
They are. Yeah, I have them up. They're the first several seem to be standalone. Standalone, and then our final 2 will be Rangers Back in Time Part 1 and Part 2.
I think that's the episode where it's the cowboy ones. When they get sent back to like the Old West.
No, because I think the there's like a Western one in like the last couple. There's
then
Wild
that's the
West
one when
Part 1
Kimberly
and 2.
goes back to time. Okay, then which one is this? Oh, is this when they get turned into kids the first time?
I think so. Let me read it.
I don't know what was
Master Val activates the Time Rock, reverting the Power Rangers into powerless children.
Master Val don't show up till season 3.
Yeah, the one I'm seeing is
Am I looking at the
Lord Zed casts a spell and that turns back the hands of time and turns.
Okay, yeah, they get turned into kids. Okay, yeah.
Oh, it says Master Val here, so I don't know.
Yeah, the Master Val one, yeah, it's a typo because the Master Val one not till Alien Rangers, which is why the Alien Rangers come in and take over.
Gotcha.
And then 40 is Alpha attempts to save the Power Rangers and restore them to the rightful ages.
Yeah, that's what I have too. So yeah. That's what we're watching to next.
Billy didn't get age down.
He did, but then he grew back up because he made it like a weapon that basically kept aging him
down anyway. Like,
so that he can be, I guess, needing to have an exit plan to when he leaves the show.
No, that wasn't until Zeo.
Yeah, no, but there was a reason they brought that plot back because the machine that he made to get taller malfunctioned, and he's kept aging, and he needed the Aqua Rangers to
No, I get
Alien
what you're
Rangers.
saying, but they didn't think of that until Zero.
Yeah.
That's when they used that plot.
I remember
it wasn't created for that.
I remember being so pissed that he wasn't sober. I was like, "You frickers! How dare you give it to Jason?"
You mean gold?
Gold.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
You said silver. I was like, wait,
I kind of wanted him to be
gold,
the Phantom Ranger too, and the Gold Ranger. I was like,
the Phantom Ranger would have been cool, but I don't know. Is he really a ranger? Not really, because even in the comics, he's not really a ranger.
Neither is what's his name's brother?
Cool brother. What are you talking about?
Lost Galaxy.
Mike.
Oh, the Magnet Defender.
Mike.
Yeah, I don't look at that as a ranger either. Like,
and funny enough, they call him the sixth one.
I mean, technically, I guess. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I count him
because he has a morpher and he uses Magnum.
It's just a different kind of ranger.
Yeah,
just like the Solaris Knight isn't really a ranger.
The Solaris Knight was a ranger.
No, like not. Hold on.
He was a ranger. He was a
ranger. Yeah, he was a ranger.
He's not that technically. Like there's Red Ranger, Blue Ranger.
He's a different kind of ranger.
He would be he would technically be the Gold Ranger.
Yeah.
Like when you're saying the Magnet Defender wasn't really a ranger, that's because the Magnet Defender was like a race of people. They all wore like the helmets and stuff like Mandalorians. The Solaris Knight was actually the Sixth Ranger, which was kind of cool. I like his little genie, the little genie cat.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking about the Red Ranger's father then, because he's not technically a ranger, but he can morph into.
I know you're talking about now. Yeah.
That's a conversation we could have at one point. It's like what makes a ranger and what doesn't, because you can have like Robo Knight from like Megaforce. It's like, is he really a ranger? Not really.
Whatever he was, Troy was in love with him.
I mean, you have Robo Ranger, and then you have like a legit Beast Morpher Ranger that is a robot.
Robo Knight.
But he's still an actual, ranger though. Unlike, Robo Knight. I don't know what the fuck that was.
How is he more interesting than all the others?
Because
wasn't there another kind of like weird kind of ally to the Rangers that had like a kind of like a, I think
they had one in Overdrive.
It was basically like a police car on his face, like this red and blue kind of.
You talking about the Blue Centauran? From Turbo.
Blue.
He had the police car. Yeah, that's the Blue Centauran or whatever how you pronounce
Turbo's gonna be.
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah. Oh, Turbo's gonna be rough. Oh my lord.
We might have to do more of those each week than what we normally do.
Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I'm like, it's a struggle.
But I think we can wrap it up there, guys. Yep. Like I said, if you enjoyed what we were talking about today, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes, sir.
This is an entire playlist. All of their information will also be listed in the description box down below. So, we will be live tomorrow for about an hour and a half doing a quick little ranking in place of Party Nation this week. And, also Darren's live tomorrow for a little after the credits.
And we only talked about the 5 episodes within the 15 minutes. Like everything else is filler for you guys.
Yeah.
We gave you
we gave you a little free content. But I guess I'll catch everybody next time. Peace.
Wait, was I supposed to end it?
Come join the Geek Drums Nation.